Happy belated Thanksgiving. Time for more Google Maps fun. So right now, I'm here in Erie, Pennsylvania, where I'm spending my Thanksgiving break with my relatives. And our current mission, survive. And our mission is to go back to University of Sployne, where I will complete the semester after the break. How did I get to Erie in the first place? It's simple. First, I walked to the train station and took it to Salisbury. Then there's a bus. Stupid bus! That goes across the state of Maryland that took me to BWI Airport. This website is going kind of slow now. Then I took the MARC train into Washington, D.C., where I got on the Amtrak train, the Capital Limited, which makes a stop in Cleveland, where I waited a couple hours for the train that brought me to Erie. I had to transfer in the middle of the night. It was no fun at all. But it was certainly an interesting experience. It was also very late. But this can't work to go home, because by the time this train gets into Cleveland, the train going this way has left for the night. So how do I get back to Sployne? Well, one of my uncles has noticed this problem, and he has offered to pay for half of a flight from Erie to Westport. And from there, I could just get on the train that brings me back to Sployne. So yeah, not that long of a flight. I know this city very well, so getting there shouldn't be any problem. But there's one very tiny, almost insignificant problem with this. Do you know the airline that he has paid for me to go on? And if you're a longtime viewer of my channel, you know the kind of relationship I have with United Airlines.
There's a United flight over there. Oh, I hate United. In United, they throw you off the plane.
Like, off the plane? Like
oh, no, not while it's in the air.
No?
This morning he was cross. He hated United. There's a book
off the plane,
he warned. Please persuade
United
to return to the
plane.
Which honestly looks like me if I ever have to go on a United Airlines flight. Like,
look at that. He looked like he about going boom.
Ever since they assaulted a passenger who refused to get off in 2017, I just did not see them as a good corporation. But remember, I didn't pay for this. My uncle paid for half and my parents are splitting the rest. So at least I didn't give them a single penny. So I can go back to my studies. And I already packed everything in advance so that it can, on the way back, fit into their ridiculous basic economy luggage policy. So I'm going Sunday to Westport. United is the only airline that has direct flights from Erie to Westport. Get over it. Let's get going. Alright, the bus is done, so something stupid just happened. So I looked at the Google Maps app to see where we were, and I thought we missed the airport because my location was way away from it. So I requested a stop and got off. Then I looked at directions to get to the airport since I missed it. Then it showed me that the bus actually goes around there somewhere and then has a stop directly at the airport. What on earth? I got off the bus for nothing, and it would take about the same amount of time, and I'm not really in a hurry. The only reason I took this bus is because the next bus is way later. I almost said late, but then I changed it to later. Oh, I'll get some exercise before getting to the airport. Why not? After about a 20-minute walk, I am approaching Erie Intul Airport. I know it probably says the full word international there, but Google Maps told me that was Intul. And would Google Maps ever lie? No! I'm still wearing my mask now. My voice sounds sort of different. Not for COVID protection, but for warmth, because where I'm from, it's not as cold as it is until like late December or mid-January. And you know what? I may have got here before the bus did. Ha! Joke's on them! Stupid bus! I did not know that so many things in my channel's history, including my first video, predicted all this. What a great placement for this street lamp. Fantastic. Really gives pedestrians a lot of space. Oh look, Tennessee license plate. See, couldn't you do it like that? Come on. Being a future civil engineer myself, I guess I have no opinion on this because I'm not going to be a future civil engineer anymore. I mean, I'm not a future civil engineer anymore. The reason why I'm going back is so I can continue accounting. It is so empty in here. I imagine there would be more people than this. I guess the bus hasn't arrived yet. There we go. Alright, I didn't even get my ticket and I already have a complaint with United. The lady there didn't come for like half an hour after I arrived, which I understand sometimes you can't be there all the time, but I've just waited and waited and waited. And American Airlines was here, and they're not that great either, so there's no excuse. I hope she doesn't hear it because it's not. I mean, she was nice. I have no complaints with her as a person, just with how late she was. Yeah, here's my ticket, and I was charged nothing for extra luggage. No, I'm not leaving yet. I'm not going to show the other side because I've heard that you could accidentally reveal personal details by showing your boarding pass. So, yeah, good advice for you guys to pick up as well. I'm not sure when security opens. Got my stuff there. I just realized I had to empty out all this, and it has to go into a specific order in order to fit into the measurement requirements. And of course, I do not like airport security. I mean, not just in the fact that it's inconvenient, but also it's just there for the illusion of security. They only scan for things that have been tried before. They do nothing to prevent new techniques. Just one person had a suspicious item in their shoe once, and now we all have to take off our shoes. Every single one of us for the rest of time. And you cannot say the B word. Why do I sound like Dennis Prager? You can't even say this word. So, I'll comply to the rules, but it's really only there to make white people feel safe. Okay, I was going to sit down, but now I'm going to go back to the woman because my flight was delayed! Fortunately, it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and I don't have any classes today, but what if I did have plans in the time where instead I would be waiting here? That's so stupid. They could have told me earlier so that I could have woken up later and took the later bus and still get here in time. I got a text saying that it now departs at 11. Well, which one? The incoming flight from Westport or my flight to Westport? Ugh. Would have been faster to rent a car and drive.
It's 12:30, and then you figure. That's because I probably told this is something I used to
They just called my group number. There seems to be a good amount of people here. Hopefully they're not more full than anticipated and United doesn't choose me to get thrown off. We'll see. Alright, I'm now seated. I'm not sure which seat is C or D, so I just picked my favorite, which is the window seat, so we can see how far we are from the ground.
Good morning. Your safety is always our top priority, and we're taking extra care to create a safety help and travel experience. High-touch areas include lavatories, tray tables, and armrests are wiped down with disinfectant before a flight. Additionally, an antimicrobial coating is also applied to continuously sanitize surfaces. You can learn more about these extra steps we're taking to keep you safe by going to United app or United.com/cleanplus. Federal law requires everyone with the exception of children under 2 to wear masks.
Alright, my seatbelt's on tight, so they'll probably have a hard time dragging me off. They'll probably choose someone who's not obeying rules, you know? And once you're off the ground, I'm going to go edit this video that you are currently watching. Alright, we're now in the sky. Almost an hour after they said we would be. You see like here from there. And a bunch of houses. Really cool. You can tell that there's a slope to the aisle. I've noticed that whenever the plane takes off, I sort of feel like it's about to fall, like I'm on an SNS drop tower. Well, 3 minutes after takeoff, 10 minutes before landing, that's the time when you're most likely to die.
We've now reached our cruising altitude. If you look out the window, you'll see the Rocky Mountains. We have to get out of here.
I just had this very good stroopwafel that flight check gave to me. I really like stroopwafels. One of my favorite things to do is to ask, what town is that? They said they would be on the ground in 15 minutes. Well, hopefully they mean at an airport. It could be England, where I live. Too small to be Fluffy Bridge, and Wet Wing is bigger than that. It's either England or Little Funny Way on Sea, which ironically is not on sea. Oh, I see it. See from here. There's the airport. We're almost home. Technically. It seems like we're going way past the airport for a second. What the heck, United? I know sometimes you need to circle around, but what exactly is happening? I'm not trying to go out to sea.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to.
Alright, so I now just landed in. Can you be quiet? Alright, I just got back to my room at the University of Spalogne. So what did I think of the flight overall? Other than it being late and shifted half an hour later than it was supposed to be, it was alright. I still have plenty of time to do the work that I have to. I'll only take that flight again if necessary, because, yeah, I don't like United. As for everything else, it was pretty good. It was definitely much quicker than driving between the two cities, but United, don't be throwing people off of planes anymore. Thank you for coming to the premiere.